ready?
Yeah.
Ready? I heard Philip Schofield wants to smack you in the face for being a disgrace to the race Silver Foxes. You don't even tick all the right boxes. You've got mongrel hair like Boris, plus you like to fondle bears in a forest. And when I say bears, I don't mean grisly creatures, I mean nightmares with grisly features. David Rowney is more boring than Moby. He's not got a job, so now he's a dolly. But whatever happens in this battle, dude, I'm kicking you out my rap group for making too many crap tunes. Won't let you use my mic. Leave you feeling like it was a crack pipe. You'd be like, man, I got these cheeseburgers. Just let me spit these 3 verses. Nah, I like pissing you off on purpose. Plus your breasts making me nervous. I'm the best, you more. Make you worthless. But the truth is, if I lose this, I could just be physically ruthless, leave you toothless. You ain't got to do shit. Knocking you out too easy. Might even be boring. Be more one-sided than his wife beating on Stephen Hawking. True story. When I start, you'll fall apart like Mwamba's heart. Too far? Mr. Banks with mum and dad. 20 grand loan who won't pay it back. What kind of son is that? Taking advantage of the fact that your mum's a prat. Even though she's ugly, I still smashed the twat. Yeah, that's right, I shagged your man. Even though she got the swag of a bin man. In floral pants, a flange is more than grand. About the size of 5 Heinz tin cans, and I'm a swim fan. So when it's wet, the clit's the size of a brick, and I rescued it in my gym jams. Got a badge for it and everything, mate. Round 1, time, motherfucker.
Round 1 on Sexy Dave.
So we've been talking about this battle for a while, yeah, and I was wondering just how far we should go. Let me tell you now, Jonesy, by the time I'm done, you're going to be nursing more than a bruised ego. So you've fucking been going to the gym trying to get yourself all pumped up, but let me tell you now, when you're done, you're going to be fucked up. So you do go to the gym pretty often, but you seem to only train your arms. You've still got a big gut roll, they should probably just charge you half. So you do like to go on the Stairmaster, but maybe though, if you stopped eating Big Macs, your belly would disappear faster. And what's so good about being able to walk upstairs, the higher you get, the colder you get, and no matter how big you get, you've still got no hair. Mark Jones is the only person I know who buy a novelty ball, who take the piss out of bald people item and intend to use it. I don't think that baldy head buff is going to work, Mark. It won't shine, it'll bruise it. Even the skin's getting thin on your head. I can almost see your skull. I think you better jump on the bus to Tilsey, mate, because that's the only place you're going to pull. And yeah, I'm anticipating the grey hair joke, so I think I'll beat you to it. I started to go grey at 15, got all the dye containers to prove it. Despite that though, I probably won't lose any of my hair, but by the time you reach the age of 40, you'll probably struggle to prove there ever was any there. Jones used to have big curly hair way back when. Won't come as much as a surprise that just like nowadays, he never got any girls then. Mate, your hairline's got more patches than a geography teacher's elbows. It's hard to tell where the fod starts and the hair grows. You're such a liability, Jonesy. We can't take you anywhere. Not because you won't get, not because you've got such a liability, Jonesy. We can't take you anywhere. Not because you always break things. We just can't be seen. We're mates with no hair. We never get in anywhere. What the fuck? How old are you, mate? I'm 27. Fuck off, mate. You're bald as fuck.
Alright. I know I'm on a wall, but I'd rather be told I have no hair than look really fucking old. Seriously, when I first got to know you, I was like, how fucking old are you? You're 2 years younger than me, you look like an OAP overdue. Not even start that. Right. I like to call this round Facts About Rowney. I don't say they're not facts because you fucking told me. Now let's start with how you got kicked out of Foley. You used to play bass in a band you helped create. 5 mates playing pop punk greats till they kicked you out because you was waste. By meeting everyone, we need to talk about Ron. Something's gone wrong. Wait, has he gone? Basically, our bassist is a waste of space. He can't play a riff and I don't like his face. I know we're getting outy when we tell him he's outy, but he's more useless than Towley, so let's replace him with Cowley. And you've got a weird sense of masturbation, a fixation with asphyxiation with Kyle's sister's bra. How the fuck can you face him? Seriously, 14-year-old girl's underwear turns you on? That's super duper wrong. The police need to make your computer gone. What have you got downloaded on your CD-ROM? Oh wait. And those warts on your dick I'm gonna go away unless you start using topical cream every day. You actually told me you've got warts on your ether. You either had sex with every sket you met without a sheath to raw, your mum's a whore, the smelly bitch absorbs warts and sores from sucking so many balls, you inherited it. And I tell you this for the hell of it, you're going to be celibate. You've got human papilloma, so your sex life is over, because when this video hits, no chicks are going to blow you. And that shit's forever, bro. It'll never go. And I'd rather do life in the penal system than have a penis with diseases in them. Time.
Right. So I've written you a poem, yeah?
Right, nice.
Mark Jones, your mum's clunge tastes bitter. When she farts it's bubbles because I've spunked up her shitter. I'd rather shag your sister because frankly she's fitter. And if she dared turn me down then I'd probably just hit her. And I've often wondered, swallow her or spit her? Only one way to find out, follow her on Twitter. That weren't much use, so I didn't find anything sinister, apart from some kinky shit she did with an elderly church minister. Got to admit, made me cringe, he was ribbing her, but I'd be straight on that shit if her husband ever finished her. Just to let you know, given the chance that I'd probably shag your sister. But second thoughts though, your brother-in-law's RAF mates probably all had a go, so I might just have to fist her. Even then though, I probably won't touch her sides. Her fanny's like the Bermuda Triangle, when she opens her legs, all the planes hide. Yo, your mum's fanny's got more hair than you and your dad combined. In fact, it's so overgrown, a clit's almost impossible to find. I bet if your dad ever went down on her, he'd be amazed what he find. Last time I did, I found a tin opener, a chewed up tennis ball, some mouldy bacon rind. And the smell was far from kind. I bet I'd hate to be one of the crabs that she's got confined. Yo, Jonesy's mum used to teach him back in primary school. When she did the register, he'd answer, yes, Mrs. Mummy. That's the definition of uncool. When I wake up at night, sometimes I roll over and I feel like Ali G because when I'm lying next to your mum, it's always me and me Julie. Jonesy's mum's called Julie, by the way. By day, she's one of them horny slappers on the phones for daily sport. But by night, when it's me and Jonesy's mum, it's just me and Mrs. Jones, mate. Loved it, man.
Time. Final round.
All of it gone now. Yeah, go for it.
The inside of your house looks like a Fritzl hideout. A fucking pedo lair. Every girl you take there gets instantly scared and creeped out. You'd be better to dine out, take her for some Thai chow. She'll love it, she's gonna be an odd plus size cow. See, your overconfidence is where your problem is. Thinking you're Harry Shotovich when you're more Erin Brockovich. That's a film, I watched it, it was shit. And does it hurt being the ugliest out of all your friends? Big nostrils, dodgy hair, the list never ends. I'll admit we have the same pulling ratio, except I get decent birds, you prefer to rape a hoe. I'm gonna keep it basic. Face it, you're a rapist. On the basis, you give girls drinks with Rohypnol chasers, probably because your swag's on par with Ada Mace's. You like to rock the world of passed out girls. When they wake up they'll be like, oh my head, what happened last night? Whatever it was he said yes, alright. And is my response to the bird you took to us, then she murked you off for every lad in Astley and his dog. Not me though, ain't about an STD yo. Ten a bet, Jenna spread you the clap. Then she fled, spread her legs for some other chap. And how can I forget that Kinder Egg ring? Racing into an engagement where the lady was on a Mason ting. You wanted to move down under, live a new life full of wonder, take her away, tickets one way. Mate, she went for a holiday, and at one point I could have had sex with her, but when I told you, you were like, please don't, I'm fucking obsessed with her. I'm just stressed that I have to pester her. I think she's with another guy because she won't reply and I've just texted her. Time.
Now, you've been spending a lot of time on your battle bears, and I can see it's got you stressed. I bet you're hoping at least one of your fantasy girlfriends is gonna be impressed. Well, you've shit in so much of a mess. I don't think you're gonna ever find anyone who's gonna let you get undressed. So you need to stop writing songs about girls you got no chance of getting. When Sam Broad asks you to go to the bowl for a drink, you write her a new song and start planning her wedding. I bet it's doing her wedding. You shouldn't have tried to shag her mate. You'd have more chance of getting.
Did shag her mate?
Yeah, you did. Yeah. I know I can. I can do it, we can be in good.
You're pissing me down and shit.
Right,
Come on, 5 seconds, bro.
fucking good. Jonesy used to drive around all the schools at home time with a super soaker. Now he drives around all the high schools with his dick out looking for a kid to smoke with. Mate, I can't even remember the last time you ever had a girlfriend. Have you ever had one? I'm pretty sure there's something about you that's a bit gay. Jonesy used to make me feel really uncomfortable trying to touch me in the back in the day. But that was only when he started to become a United fan. But that was only because his gay idol, John O'Shea, is a big gay Irishman. Mate, you're definitely a homo, so don't ever try and hook me. Aaron's already told me what went on in the showers after rugby. Listen, your style's weak like your vocals, you'll never be more than local. The amount of times you watch your own videos makes up half of your total. Your mum's jaw's slacker than Cletus the yokel, and the words in your rhymes don't flow with the syllables. The fact you wanted this battle is totally laughable. There's no chance of winning, my vocab's infallible. What do I get for winning this, by the way? Because I don't think you're capable. It looks like the brand is on you when we get down to the book. Time, that's it.
Is it?
Yeah, that's it.